Hello everyone and welcome to another Krebsco World of Tanks replay cast. This time around we're going to be having a little bit of fun with the Lowe tank on the map Arctic region. Good stuff, eh? Lowe tank, it's going to be the top of the tier as you guys can see in front of your screens. The top of the tier, his opponent who's on the top of the tier is an IS-3, and there's also another Lowe that he's up against. Okay, interesting sort of stuff. I just grabbed this replay. It's actually not a fancy I just grabbed it off this one website called mwreplays.com. I believe it's mywhatreplays.com, so my world tank replays, and that's actually really good site. I didn't know it existed. I just had a quick look on Google for world tanks replays, and lo and behold, there's actually a website where you can upload your replays on there and people can actually watch it. So it's actually really a convenient sort of website. It sort of reminds me of game replays if you guys play other games like real-time strategy, sort of like game replays. So it's actually really good that World of Tanks has something like that. You can probably find a link in the description box below of where this replay is, and then I don't know if you guys ever want to upload your replays to there, then on you go. Now then, let's focus on the game at hand. This is the Lowe. The Lowe. I find it such a funny name. Well, I actually want to start off with this cast. I wanted to say it's always such a horrid game or such a bad position to be in when you're always the bottom tank in a match, especially like this Panzer 38 NA. I'm just gonna actually switch over to a free camera so you guys can see this, especially like the Panzer 38 NA right there, who's literally the bottom of the tiers, and the big tanks like the KV and the Lowe are pretty much just trapping him in his place. He can't even move, he can't even break down the tree that's blocking him because he doesn't have enough momentum to break it down. So you gotta look at it and sort of laugh at just how useless this Panzer 38, oh my god, was right there. And I mean, like the Panzer 38 NA, it's like it's tier 4 tank, and it's not even the best one in terms of being a scout. I mean, you know, people would say, oh yeah, if you can't do anything in a match, then you might as well scout. Have you ever gone into a match where you have no artillery on your team? Or there's no artillery at all? You know, have you ever gone to a match like that? That really negates the whole point of even being a scout. I've been in that position a few times where there's no artillery whatsoever. So what are you scouting for? You're scouting nothing pretty much, unless it's for your other tanks, but the main purpose is for artillery, right? Anyway, so luckily for the scouts anyway, there's artillery in this match. There's only one artillery on each team, so it's not even that much. So kind of unfortunate for that Panzer 38 to be already going down, but what else can you expect if you go over there and your teammates just lock you in? I suppose in the bright side, the positive side, is that he managed to scout quite a few people there, so he got to see him first, so chances are he probably got quite a bit of credits and XP from the other tanks doing damage to those vehicles. So even though he was sort of trapped in that location, at least he was a forced scout. He was a obligatory scout. He was obliged to do it. He had no choice. Alright, so let's see what's going on. If you guys can actually see what's happening down south in the southeastern corner, you can see that a whole bunch of enemies are moving that direction. You can see maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see about 6 icons moving that direction, and everything is getting overrun. So while all these tanks are quite complacent having their battles over here, they're just about to overrun the Panzer IV and everything else up there. There's a kind of a big stream of guys heading down this direction. So Lowe, Mr. Mig Hunter over here, responding quite correctly to the situation by relocating himself in the direction of all this ominous flood of tanks. Just look at them. You can see them moving in a column towards the victory point over here, the strategic point, and the Lowe taking up some defense positions. And this is the sort of scary thing. Look, it's an IS-4, you've got ARL-44, you've got what else, T-34, Tiger P, KV, and they're pretty much all at full health. Look at it. You can see pretty much, maybe the most injured one is down to half health, but they're all pretty much at 100%, and that's kind of threatening, isn't it? So let's actually maybe take a look at what the Lowe is doing. So let's head on over to a fixed camera so we can see exactly what he's up to. And you can see that he's focusing down these the IS-3 at the moment. Probably one of the most difficult opponents along with the T-34 at the moment. So, he needs to be careful here whilst everything else is going down the drain. Where is his team to help support him? Well, they're kind of hiding over there. What are they up to, man? they've pretty much overrun the enemies over on the left hand side, but what the hell are they doing? I have absolutely no idea. If you actually look on the map at the moment, you can see in the northeastern corner there's actually a green guy over there. You can't actually see him on the screen over here, but you can see him on the mini map, that he is taking on some enemy artillery all the way that distance. Too bad we can't actually see it because the function for in World of Tanks isn't actually there just yet. But anyway, the Lowe is putting up a solid defense, but still 7-9. They are leading by 2 kills. This is what I find really, really frustrating, and this is why I hate playing with idiotic teams sometimes. Because what are they doing? They're not really helping. Maybe they've got some sight. I don't actually know. Over there, maybe they're just waiting for them to actually come out into the strategic point, but overall it doesn't really look like they're actually doing anything. It looks like the Lowe is doing the majority of the damage here, whilst the Tiger, the KV-3, the KV are just being kind of complacent, just waiting for the enemies to head that direction, but they're not really doing anything. It's actually quite frustrating to watch it. Whilst in the northeastern corner, oh, he was just literally taken out. Oh no. He was there for 1 second and now he's just gone. So all that's left is this Lowe and the 3 vehicles, allied vehicles over there. Oh my gosh, no, it looks like one was just taken out instantly. The KV-3 gone, and the Lowe still putting up a big show here by kind of doing, well, everything. He is a one-man army. I don't see any shots being fired from those vehicles over there. I know they're not as high ranked, they're not as high tiers as the ones over here, but come on, you could at least poke your head out every now and then. You should be able to tell that these tanks are focusing down the Lowe specifically, so you have perfect opportunities to actually just hit these tanks, and this is what really frustrates me, idiotic teams. So please, if you're an idiot player in World of Tanks, please play a little bit better, because I would say 80% of the time if you lose a match, it's usually from a bad team that just does things that they shouldn't do, such as running out into the open, camping, doing nothing, not killing anything. The main goal, the main motto you should always have in mind when you're playing this game is that you should at least take down enough enemies to equate to your health. Okay, so not taking out at least one enemy, because anyone can do that. You could easily kill steal an enemy, but to at least equate the same amount of damage that your tank has onto your enemy. Okay, so this Lowe has 100,650 health. Try to equate at least that much onto your enemy, because that's the way of having success. Okay, when you're looking at these the Tiger and the KV over there, which are still not really doing anything. In fact, all that's happening to them is that they're just acting like roadblocks. They're just preventing the Lowe from being flanked, because they're taking the shots from the other flanks. And, well, I suppose the Lowe is just doing the job here, right? Isn't he? He's taken out so many enemies. He's taken out 3 already, done lots and lots and lots of damage. Pretty much single-handedly doing all the damage here. Love what he's doing. Love what he's doing. He's getting cover behind the hill, and also just allowing this turret to be exposed. Notice the curvature in this turret. It's specifically heavily armored and difficult to penetrate. And there you go, he's just letting the enemies hit that. You can see actually the scratch marks where they hit him but didn't really do anything. Where they hit him but didn't do anything, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure that your turret is the only thing that's exposed. Alright, so here we go. 4 kills out for Lowe. Tiger just doing absolutely nothing by moving up forward into some cover behind this rock, I guess. I can't really see specifically what's going on. No, he's actually pretty much in the open, and now he's just being massacred from both sides by the Tiger P and also by the Lowe over there. Oh man, Mick Hunter's not happy at all. You can just tell by his chat conversation. Not happy at all, because now he's single-handedly by himself up against the Tiger P and what looked to be, I believe, a full health Lowe and also an M6. Oh my god. Everything is at full health. Notice how the Lowe is fighting with just normal armor piercing shells at the moment. No gold armor, no nothing like that. No gold armor. Gold ammo. And he's running out of it as well. He's got 4 tanks to kill, lots and lots of health, and he only has so many shots to go. Here we go. Let's take a look at his camera, his view, and look at it. He's already almost dwindled down the Lowe to almost his same health, aiming specifically for the underside of the front armor, the specifically weak spot of it. You can just tell. Let's see if we can actually zoom in. You'll see the green marker. Yeah, you can see the green marker where it's showing that it's most easily able to be penetrated. And oh my gosh, setting the Lowe on fire, doing a little bit of damage. Oh my god, 4 health left for this Lowe. Taking out the other one. What a surprising show of a comeback here. The enemy Lowe not able to destroy this Lowe. He must have been aiming for his turret or something. That's all I could imagine. I mean, you should at least know, if you're playing with your tank, you should at least know the weak spots of your tank, especially when you're up against, well, your tank, alright, on the enemy team. I mean, he must have been going for his turret or something, but I just don't really understand it. You should have been aiming for the underside of the front armor, the weak area, right? But still, make Hunter not going down without a fight, just doing as much damage as he can. 5 kills. Fortunately, that is the end of him. Look at all the damage he did. Only 3 more tanks to go and hardly anything left with their healths. If he just had more HP, he could have brought them down and won this. What a remarkable recovery that would have been. But look at this. Despite having a loss, 1,884 experience. But most surprising, the most credits I have ever seen. 1,950. 1,009. Oh god. 195,000. Sorry. 687 credits. That is literally the most I've ever seen. Oh my god, I think the most I've ever gotten was like 60,000. I knew the Lowe got a lot of credits, I just did not know it was that much. Surprisingly though, I mean, it had to be expected, he got a lot of damage, and so he made a lot of that credits. He earned it, okay? So well done to Make Hunter for winning this. You guys can send me in your replays for me to do a cast if you so like to. You can send it in to krebscoho@hotmail.co.uk. You can find the email address in the description box below if you just take a look in the YouTube description box or wherever I post up the link, and I'll be able to do that. Just make sure it's a decent replay, you know, make sure you're not camping or anything like that. Anyway guys, thanks for being here, and until next time, see you all later. Ta-ta.